hosts and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 3-hour safe haven for your questions and spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 3 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed, I am that I am. And you are here live on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And we're connecting to all of you all across the nation. And I'm so excited to be sharing holiday magic. Even in the midst of Mercury retrograde, Lord knows quite a few things are happening all around. So if you're experiencing a little bit of crisscross wires, things are out of sync, not flowing the way you want, you plug something in and heck, it doesn't work. Or maybe we forget to do a step here or there. Well, you know what? That's really all right because wires get crossed. Things happen when Mercury's in retrograde, and you know what? We're not surprised when those things happen. And what we try to do is we try to plan and care. But let's put all the rigmarole aside. Let's forget for just a moment that maybe you had an off day. Let's forget that perhaps you've got a lot on your to-do list. Let's forget that Santa Claus is coming to town and shoot, you still got to wrap some presents. Let's look at the fact that this is a magical time. First of all, happy Hanukkah. And as we approach the Christmas season, we open our hearts and share love. And I welcome all of you here, all across the nation, to call in and share your holiday experiences. And remember that love is the answer. You see, the energy that is striving within you, that is the energy that transforms everything. And that love, that aspect of love, is what can shift and manifest anything. Love is the only power. Love transforms everything that we need to see. And you are a divine child, a divine being of the Creator, filled with this spark of energy. But what makes the holidays so special? What makes the holidays so magical? It brings families together. It brings people to stop and care for one another. It's a time when someone gets recognized for doing a good job at work, perhaps. Well, at least back in the day, we got bonuses from our companies. It's a time of year where there's holiday parties, company parties, family gatherings. And I know for some of you, those family gatherings, maybe they're not quite as happy as you want them to be because maybe the family has a little division going on between it. But that's okay, because every opportunity that we gather together gives us an opportunity to first be our authentic self, to speak our truth, to be standing in our truth, and to share our light, to share our love, to share every aspect that is unique unto us, and bring it forth to that family table so that each one of us has the magic of Christmas, the magic of Hanukkah, the magic of the New Year. You see, the vibration is so high at this time of year, with so many holy and sacred days, that it raises everyone's vibration. And the trick is for you to tap into that energy and stream that energy through you and use it, direct it to create whatever you want to create. First and foremost, look out into the world. Use the energy of love in the holidays. Use that energy and shift everything around you so that you have all of the aspects of love in your heart and send world peace. Because at a time like this, where so many people are at a divide, whether it's a political party, a family, whether it's country against country, brother against brother, this is the time that we can use this magnificent high vibrational energy. And even this energy of this Mercury, planet of communication, going retrograde, backwards, we can use that too. We can direct that energy to release things that no longer serve us. We can end things that don't belong to us anymore. Just close some doors, close some chapters. All the while holding the space of love and light and beauty for this magnificent world. Look at how magnificently and harmoniously the entire planet vibrates. Every aspect of the planet is vibrating and sharing love and experiences of joy. Every aspect is in sync. So why is it the greatest of the Creator's creations is a little out of sync? We have these things called emotions, right? And also in the holiday season, emotions run high. Perhaps there's some unresolved issues. Perhaps you're alone on the holiday. And you're not quite feeling very ho, 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 he, he, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year. You're not feeling that. But love is in your heart. And maybe you don't have anyone to share that love with. Maybe you're waiting for the universe to part the seas and bring that partnership. But love begins inside. You see, when you go inside and you recognize, even if there's parts of you that you want to make some adjustments with, that's quite all right, because we are always evolving. But to go inside and recognize that you, yes you, have a unique spark, and that spark is a magnificent, beautiful ray that shines out, and that's representative of the Creator. When you see that, then you have the magic of the universe at your fingertips. You essentially become a Merlin, a magician, a master magician who utilizes the energy that's inside of you, the same energy, the same spark that was used to create the entire planet, used to create the entire universe. You use that to direct the energy and create. You know, there's a song, think of your fellow man, lend him a helping hand, put a little love in your heart, and the world will be a better place. Yes, the world will be a better place for you and me. You just wait and see, put a little love in your heart. So if you put love in your heart and you think of other people, of course not to put yourself aside. We can care for other people, but it's never to neglect oneself at the expense of someone else. Because you represent your own divine uniqueness. You represent an aspect that is supreme. It radiates light. And at this time, what is your wish? Where is that Christmas wish? That Hanukkah wish? Where is that New Year's desire? And what is that? Well, tonight, I want to hear what your wishes are. Tonight, we want to hear your questions. And we want to assist you in navigating this experience called life at the holidays. And capitalize, seize the energy of this majestic time. This time when all of the angels and everything are all around you. And everyone is experiencing a bit more cheer. We want to use that energy, because if we can build that momentum of love and light and warmth and kindness, well, think where the world would be. Think if we use that sense of, yay, I have a gift under the tree, or the care that we express when we select a gift to give to someone else. Well, think about it. If that same energy, that same care was utilized every day of our lives, well, wouldn't the world be a better place? And for those of you who've spent many a holiday alone, and perhaps for you it's just another day, just like all the other days. Oh, I think we've all been there. You know, I remember when I was in my big corporate gig, and we all went out to this big lunch, and we were down in New York City, down by Wall Street, because we were wheeling and dealing back in the day, and it was all exciting. But it was at a time my parents had passed, my family was divided, different places, and there I sat, basically all by myself. And I remember we all went around the table, and everyone was saying what they were going to do for the holidays. And you know, in the years before, I would say, well, I put on that happy face, and I'd say, well, guess what? I'm going to be doing this, or, oh, I've got lots of plans, and I wouldn't elaborate. But this one year, it's kind of stuck in my throat. And I said, well, you know what? I'm actually spending the holiday with myself. I remember everyone looked like, what's she talking about? And my boss looked at me and said, well, what do you mean? And I said, well, I'm going to spend the holiday with myself. And they didn't know what to do with that. But you see, there are many people at that table that I know were doing the exact same thing. But every once in a while, somebody has to stand up and say, you know what, there are people who, either by choice or by circumstance, family isn't in the same spot, you are alone. And it's how you look at that time alone that determines whether that's a time of sadness or a very empowering experience. Because when you're alone, you learn to love yourself. When you're alone, you learn to see life through the eyes of the Creator, the angels. Because there comes a time that that's the only company you have. Creators, the guides, our master teachers. And perhaps you're there with your memories. And at that time, it's such a powerful time to sort through those memories. So many of us have memories that we need to sort through. And it's a good time to clean house, emotional house. And see the experiences that no longer serve you, that you say, Jiminy Crickets, I'm not taking that into my 2018. I'm going to leave that behind. Because it does not serve me. It is not a reflection of who I am and where I desire to be. So for those of you who find yourself alone, I do understand. Some of us are alone by choice. Some of us are alone because that's where life has placed us, or a series of choices have placed us. And for you, maybe the holidays aren't a happy time. Use the time. Use the time to realize, forgetting everyone else in the world for a moment, use the time to realize how magnificent you are, and that you bring forth a magic, and that in your alone time, in your quiet time, in your creative time, the angels can speak to you, and they can give you a magnificent idea that totally changes your life. I remember when my life was changed just by making a choice in a circumstance and a happening in a condition of pain and being flat on my back and not able to do what I thought I could do for the rest of my life. It was in that stillness, in that sadness, in that loneliness, in that fear that the angels spoke to me, and they reminded me of a little girl dream. They reminded me of something I wanted to accomplish, and in the stillness they gave me a different way to bring it forth into the world. You have that power. And if you're open in this holiday time, if you're open in the holiday magic, well, miracles do happen. And you can use this energy to create a fulfilled life so that next year you redesign your holiday to be however you wish it to be. Because you have to believe that you are capable of that. And you have to trust that you have all the support of the angels and the guides and the Creator possible. And that there's no mistake that these two magical holidays of Hanukkah and Christmas are so close together, followed by the New Year. There's no mistake that across the globe, most countries are recognizing this energy. And if not, that their holidays soon follow after ours. You see, we're all joined together by the same Creator. There's magic in the air. And I can share with you that for years I said, Spirit, you give me all these songs. The wonderful I Am song that we open up the show with. Do You Know Me, when we use that, going to commercial. And hundreds of other songs they give me. And I said, why haven't you given me your Christmas song? A holiday song? They never answered me. Well, Monday night, I was minding my business, and I heard a voice. I would have sworn they were standing in the room with me. Thank God I don't see a psychiatrist. They'd be like, this girl's crackers. So anyhow, I heard this voice, and it clearly said, go to the piano. Okay, I'm going to go to the piano. I was like, what do you guys want? I had just finished my day. And they said, go ahead. start playing, think holiday. Think Christmas. Tune your antenna up, Sarah Spiritual, because we've got a song for you. And I said, wow, really? So I said, what key shall we play it in? They said, well, C sounds good. I said, okay. I spy with my Sarah Spiritual eye a middle C right here in the center. And they said, no, take your cans and put them up a little higher. We want a twinkle. We want a sound. So I'm going to share with you. It's a gift for all of you. It really isn't for me. It's for all of you to hear the holiday song that Spirit gave me so that we can cheer in the holiday and tap in the music and the magic that's all around us. And then we're going to go to the phone lines. Take a listen to what the angels and the Creator have for you. And we are back here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk, and 1100 AM in Atlanta on WWWE. And thank you, all of our angels and our guides, because Christmas is in our heart. And tonight, we want you to tap into that energy, that magnificence that's within your heart. And I welcome your phone calls here live at 1-888-565-1470. And you know what? I'm going to go to the phone lines right now. Let's grab a call before we go on break. Oh, those sponsors can wait. Whatever. We're running the show here. So we're going to go to Coral Springs, and I've got Jordana on the line. Jordana, how are you?
Good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Jordana. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight? What magical things are we going to create for you?
I'm hoping a job, a wonderful job for next year in 2018, or the job I have, hoping for a promotion.
We've been at a standstill at this job now. It's been like 12 months, yes?
Yes, about that, yes.
Okay, because this was a new job you took around that time? Because it doesn't feel 2 years old. It feels closer to the 12-month time, yes?
That is true.
Okay.
Yes.
So I just know vibration of time now. This is getting scary, right? So I see this energy, and I feel that there is room for growth there. But I feel like the company is stuck where they are. Now, you work with people, yes? You work with a lot of different people and personalities. Is that correct, Jordana?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do.
All right. So what I see is that they're kind of like jammed up. They're kind of stuck. And in order for them to expand, they need to create a different funnel, a different growth path. And they don't have that in place yet. So I look to
they don't.
March and April of next year. I believe they are contemplating, reorging, doing some redesigning of how they're going to grow, because they've hit a plateau and they have to change some things in order to have growth. And as they are doing this, you keep your ears out for another opportunity, because I don't know if they have all of the right people in place to execute this transition that's necessary for the growth so that they can move you up. I do see that there's a change in upper management. Spirit turns the channel, like somebody changes in upper management. This could also make a difference. So we're going to allow this to unfold in the March and April time, and you're going to keep your ears open. Also, I wrote down that 2018 for you is a year of great love recognition in relationship.
Okay, that was my next question.
I know that, because you're talking business, but Spirit was like, I got love all over her. So Spirit is loving on you, and Spirit is saying that there's some great love energy coming into this 2018. Spirit says you've had a lot of false starts in relationships, yes?
Yes, yes.
Well, Spirit also says, please stop picking up lost puppies.
Yeah.
Do you take
I
lost
agree.
puppies?
I did.
You did. And I'm talking about people puppies. I'm going to talk about puppies. You can take all the puppies you want off the street. So the people puppies, we don't want to pick up people puppies. We want to attract an equal vibrational match. That doesn't mean that we cannot help our fellow people in our lives, but we want someone who is going to balance us out in this relationship arena, because you have done many acts of service, and you have been the caretaker, the nurturer, even the provider for many of the people in your relationships. This is true, yes?
Yes, this is very true.
Very true. Well, Jordana is not taking those aspects of her personality into 2018. So heal the aspects within self that make you feel as if you have to go above and beyond the call of romantic duty. Cut the cords of that energy. Heal that. That's something during this holiday time you can use this magical energy to heal yourself so that you no longer attract people that require you to do for them. We want a nice balance. Does that make sense to you, my dear?
Yes, it does.
Great, great. Well, Jordana, thank you for listening to the show and following it. And what is your holiday wish?
Just for peace in my life.
Okay, and so it is,
and
my
everyone
dear.
else's.
So it is. We shall all wish for peace in your life and all of our lives. Thank you so much, Jordana. God bless you.
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number that's going to take you right here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. And we're going to take a minute now to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, I am going to go right back to the phone lines. And I'm going to be talking to you. and I welcome your calls. Stay with us, everyone. Please do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell,
I'm Alan Knight.
and you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling, I hope you had a feeling too,
I get them all the time.
to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of life. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Do you
Yes, have we met before here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk? Well, we are connecting to all of you here live, and we're going right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And I want to hear your questions, but I also want to hear what's your holiday wish. So if you're in queue and you're on hold, start thinking of your answer. And if you haven't picked up the phone, think of your question. But I want to know, what's your holiday wish? What energy can we take out into the world and seize the magic and make it happen? And you know what? I'm going to go to a very special little girl. I know she's, well, actually a young girl, and she is in Illinois, and it is Alyssa, and she's been following the show for a very long time. So Alyssa, how are you tonight? Hello, Alyssa. How are you? All right. Well, I think we lost Alyssa. So that's quite all right. We're going to see if we can get her back on the line. Maybe we give her a call back and see if we can get her back on the line. And so we're going to go right to Steve. And Steve, he is in Broward County. Steve, how are you? Oh, Alyssa, there you are. Great. Hello?
Hello?
Hi, honey. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. Thank you for following the show. I want to thank you publicly because I know you listen to the show, and I really, really appreciate it. And we've been friends on the show for a while now, yes?
Yes, we have.
And we have navigated some stuff, girl, let me tell you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have. So, Alyssa, what's your question for me?
Well, you told me I was going to meet this cutie, and I did, and we dated for 2 months.
Yes.
And now we broke up.
Oh,
and I just want to know if they're going to get back together.
Oh, Lord. Well, at least we got to date him, right? So let me see.
And it was going very well, though.
It was going well, yes?
Yes, very well for both of us.
All right. Well, you know what? And I have to share this with you. At your age, it is not unusual for people to date for short periods of time, and then they take a break because there's so much going on in life. So the first thing I hear from Spirit is don't take it personally. I feel like he's got some responsibility. Is he getting ready for school or another level of school right now?
Yes, he needs to get his grades up.
He needs to get his grades up. Okay. And so I feel as if, and I'm a parent, so I'm going to talk like parents. I feel like they kind of took the hook and went, get over here. Stop talking to girls. Stop doing things with your friends. We need you to focus on your grades. I feel like that became his priority. Spirit makes me feel as if he needs to be sent off in a different direction so that he can work on it. And the first thing Spirit says is, please, 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 tell her it's not personal. And I do feel that the two of you will reunite is the word I get. All right?
Well,
yes.
Like, do you know, like, he said, like, in the future, like, do you know, like, how, like, a year or a month?
Oh, you want me to put on my vibrational antenna and kind of give you a time breakdown? Hold on. Let me go through the time warp and see where we're going to go, honey. Hold on.
Well, it came out of nowhere.
I know, but he's got a lot of pressure. As they say in New York, the kid is under pressure. He's got parental pressure. Okay? So hold on. I feel like coming out of the school year, as we get into the April-May time, that's when things seem to be more in the vibe. I do feel you're going to talk to him off and on. I do feel you guys are going to connect here and there. I just don't feel like you're going to be much of an item because he has to focus on school. And I have to share this with you. If he's to be your guy, your cutie pie for life, let's pretend. If that's the possibility, then we want a cutie pie that's got his act together, don't we?
Yes.
We do. So we want a cutie pie that can get good grades and get a good job and be a good provider and be a good mate, and then gives you the opportunity to grow and develop a career and profession for yourself. So the two of you are like a power couple, a cutie pie power couple. How about that? So you can do that. All right. And I want you to envision that. I want you to see yourself with someone who's a vibrational match and someone who's going to really be a team player with you, because that's what relationships are all about. Now,
well,
Alyssa.
So, but do you see like with any other people?
Now. That's that insecurity voice. Now, I want you to have a conversation with Alyssa, who feels out of sorts, and say, Alyssa, It was a great relationship. We had great connection. What we have is real. And I'm going to just let him explore whatever he needs to do for himself, knowing that it has no reflection on his relationship with me. Remember, Spirit said it's not personal. It's not like he's playing, I don't know, revolving door. He's not seeing other people right now. So don't put that fear out there, because I'll say this to you with regarding relationships or anything else in your life. I say it to you and everyone else listening. What you fear, what you focus your attention upon, becomes that which you create. Even if it wasn't even in the divine plan, your energy is creating exactly what you don't want to have happen. Okay? So don't put that. Well, but we're learning, and that's part of the reason why you listen to the show. You know, let's dial back a minute, honey. Let's go back to when you first called into the show.
Okay.
Can I be like really honest here?
Sure.
Okay. Weren't you feeling kind of like a hot mess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like I am now.
Well, you're not as hot a mess as you were then, because you're handling it differently. It's not devastating you the same way. I know there's disappointment, but sometimes life throws us curveballs, and we have to learn to kind of duck. And that's okay. I kind of scraped myself up ducking a couple of times, but guess what? I got back up. And this is not personal to you. So let this space happen between the two of you and trust that everything's going to work out perfectly. So I'm going to ask you a question, even though I think with my Sarah spiritual antenna that I know what you're going to say, but what is your holiday wish? What wish can all of us in the listening audience for you, sweetheart, hold? What's your wish?
My holiday wish?
What's your wish? If you could wish on anything, what would you like?
Technically, for everything to go back to the way it was, my family to be perfect.
Okay. All
That's
right.
my holiday wish.
That's your holiday wish. So we hold that. We hold that space. You know, this is the time of miracles. And sometimes people, no matter how lost they feel, can find their way. So we will hold that wish for you, my dear, all right?
All right.
All right, Alyssa, thank you so much for calling. And what's the weather like in Illinois? Because even we're a little chilly here in South Florida.
It's cold and windy and snowy.
Oh, okay. Well, next time you lay in the snow, make a snow angel for me, okay?
I will.
All right, honey. God bless you. Happy holidays.
God bless you too. Thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, and if you have not picked up the phone, then please join us here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. We are answering your questions and creating holiday magic all across the globe. And we are going to speak to Broward County. I've got Steve on the line. Steve, how are you this evening?
I'm doing okay. I tried to call in last week, but I had a dog duty, so...
You had dog duty? Okay.
Yeah, the two of these guys, they kill me sometimes. But
okay. All right. Well, bark 3 times on the ceiling if you want me, twice on the... I don't know. What is dog duty? I don't understand.
Yeah, when I'm relegated to watching the dogs.
Oh, who let the dogs out? I don't know.
Emily and Tashi, that's their names. So.
All right. Well, what is your question for us tonight, Steve? Let's have a specific question from you tonight.
Any specific questions?
A specific question.
Wow, I'm going to have to think hard about this one. Going into, this is 2017's wrapping up.
Yes.
And going into 2018, and, you know, what does Spirit see for me at the very moment?
Well, it's been a long road, right? Been a long road. 2017, there's a part of you that's like going to be very glad to see it go, yes?
Yeah, this is the worst year ever. Yeah.
Worst financial year ever, is that correct?
Yeah, worst that, but best spiritual year ever.
Right. And you know, it's funny, but the universe does that. So I don't know why we can't have everything all the time, all at once. But when we're going through a spiritual metamorphosis, I feel as if it opens up the portal for us to learn to trust that we will be okay, and to really put our hands in the hands of the Creator and the angels and the guides and believe that everything's going to be fine, even if we look at the material world and we look at the physical plane and we look at it and go, ruh-roh, we're in trouble. I don't know what's happening. And we feel that energy, but to not give in to the physical illusion. And you haven't really given in to the physical illusion, because I'm going to dial back. Now, Steve, you've been listening to the show for, 8.5 years. This is like my 415th show. I don't even know what show it is anymore. I lost track, but someone here around the studio knows what number it is. But I can tell you this. You were freaking out in the beginning when you first connected with me, because things were really down. And you kept feeling as if you had no control. Now things may not be the way you want them, and you may recognize what you are seeing as an empty spot, not enough flow. I don't want to call it lack, because we don't want to own the lack. But spiritually, you are so much more vibrationally in tune with the universe that everything you need is somehow being provided, even if it's not in the abundance that you would like. You are managing. Yes, you have a roof over your head, you have food. I know the car died. So many things have happened in the physical. But when Steve looks in the mirror and he pats himself down and he looks, he's still okay, yes?
Yes.
So the universe is protecting you. The universe is holding you in sacred space. So when I move you into the 2018 and I take you into the month of February through May, I see major transition for you. I see a transition that's going to take you on a different playing field with your finances from a job perspective. I see work, and I've been seeing work coming to you for a while. It hasn't manifested yet, but I still see the work coming. I also feel that this is an opportunity for you to do you journal, Steve? Do you journal?
Constantly.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm writing down everything that occurs to me. Yeah.
And I feel as if in this writing, that because I pick up a pen, that you're actually birthing a book. And maybe to use some of this time that you've been writing everything down and start to group it together and see, maybe you've created chapters and you don't even know it.
Well, I try to write down, and, some of the things I've told you about, and
yes,
keep down everything chronologically.
And you've had quite an amazing happening. I mean, I'm sure you could come up with the title just based on everything that you've experienced. And with a little fine-tuning, I bet everything that you've written down that has occurred, if someone else would read it, I'm going to bet other people would say, yeah, me too. That's happened to me. I know what it's like. I know what it's like to have my third eye pop open and suddenly be seeing all these things in my life. Everything that you've written down and some of the things that you've shared with me, they're very, very common. But there are things that maybe not everyone talks about. And for you, and I'm going to call you this if you don't mind, a regular guy who wasn't expecting such a spiritual journey, but, well, heck, you did meet Sarah Spiritual, right? So there you go. Up you went. You said, universe, I'm open. And you've said it even on the show. I'm open. I'm open for what Spirit has for me. And whenever we say that, guys, and I say this to everyone listening, and Steve is living proof, hold on, because it's going to be a ride. And you're riding. And I know we're waiting in grateful anticipation for the abundance to come that you desire, and they will bring it forth to you. We have relationship, we have resolution in family matters. May not be exactly the way you want, but we navigated those bumpy roads. You have personal love relationship. Things are where they need to be so that you can step into your financial freedom.
Okay.
All right?
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve, for your call. God bless you, and thank you for following the show. And what is your holiday wish?
Just to keep improving from here financially, and that's about it for me.
All right. Then up you go. And Jerry Maguire would tell you, show me the money. So it's going to show you the money, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy holidays. God bless you. 1-888-565-1470. That's the number that gets you here to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, and heard live on 1100 AM in Atlanta. And I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Kissimmee, and I've got Evie on the line. Evie, how are you tonight?
Good. How are you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing great. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, I wanted to see what kind of magical happenings my angels have for me.
Is there a thought
Yes.
or change of job here? Are we thinking of leaving where we are and finding another job? Because I'm seeing a shift.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
Okay. Spirit tells me be open because there's another opportunity coming to you, my dear. Okay?
Okay.
Are you calling me?
I'm trying.
What is that beeping noise? I'm like, what? Are those the angels are playing with the numbers? What? Da, da, da. I wish I was listening to the tone. I could have told you what numbers they are. And maybe they're your Cash 3 winning numbers. I don't know because I heard 3 beeps. So anyway, I have an opening. I have an opening for work advancement because I feel like we kind of sputtered at that current job. Is that correct? We sputtered?
Correct.
It didn't really manifest. Like they didn't really move forward the way they were saying they were going to. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So we hit the wall for now. Temporary. And pay attention. That shows you that they're not really prepared to do what they say they want to do. Ah, I spy with my Sarah spiritual eye. And I see another opportunity coming. But I also see new relationship coming. I'm seeing new relationship coming in time for the birthday. And it's not somebody from the past. It is a new person. So I bring this energy of love into the 2018 year for you and fulfilled living. I realize that when I spread the money, and I want to say she works hard for the money, when I spread this money, my dear, I feel as if we're like a little bit up to here, like up to our neck. We don't know if we're going to do it, right? Okay. But somehow, the how is up to God. You're going to do it. And I say that to everyone who's kind of faced with some situations financially that you're like, oh, 2 and 2, it's not adding up. Trust. You play with numbers, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I do. Well, guess what? Trust. Trust the experience. It's teaching you to ride the wave to the next experience and allowing the universe to take you from one happening to another. And for you not to stress and worry. And everything will smooth itself out. Oh, yes, January's coming, yes? New year, new obligations, yes?
Yes.
You will be fine. Everything's going to fall into perfect order for you. And what, Evie, is your holiday wish?
Health.
Health,
love, and peace.
Health, love, and peace. And if you were to expand your wish out into the world, what would you wish for the world?
Peace and unity.
Peace and unity. Well, then, so that will be, my dear. Thank you so much for joining us here live. I appreciate your call. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays to you. God bless.
You. God bless you. Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors and take a break. And then when we come back, we're going right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. We're spiritually speaking with me, Sarah, and all of you. And we've got some holiday magic brewing up here. So stay with us, everyone. Please don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. Talk here, talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, tune in to the Dr. Bob Martin Show. From erectile dysfunction to eczema, heartburn to headaches, carpal tunnel to how to lower cholesterol drug-free. Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470 WNN.
Talk health, talk wealth, talk politics. Talk 1470 and 95.3 FM WNN.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling, I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. Another interactive hour of uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook. And share the love and light.
Yes, indeed. We are everything in the world. We are a spark of light that is contained inside of our heart. And we're going to take that holiday magic and we're going to send it out across the world and connect everyone, heart to heart, soul to soul, here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, and heard live in Atlanta at 1100 a.m. And I'm so glad to be heard live in Atlanta. And I want to say hi to everyone in Atlanta and thank you for driving with me home and sharing time and space with us here. Even though I'm broadcasting live out of sunny South Florida, there's a little piece of me in Atlanta with all of you. So I want to thank you all for being with me. And we have questions on Facebook, and I have my Facebook peeps just pop in the questions, and we've got people on the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And we have a message from Wendy, and Wendy's asking a question. Wendy wants to know if 2018 is going to be a better year for her. And Wendy, the first thing Spirit makes me aware of is the past 2 years have been very bouncy, very rocky. It's been an up and down. I'm feeling as if relationships, people, there was a lot of division going on around you. And I feel that the finances were kind of tight at the time in this past 6 months. Spirit talks to me about 2018, and they're talking about you have a new game plan, that you've got some plans of things you want to change in your life. You have a direction that you're planning, and that direction is going to take you, and the angels are going to help you. Particularly Archangel Michael is going to be with you, Wendy. Archangel Michael is going to walk with you and assist you in this journey. And I'm also seeing Archangel Gabriel with you, and he's going to assist you, Wendy, with your creativity. So when I go into 2018, yes, Wendy, you're going to start and ease into the 2018. And when I start to build the momentum with you, because you're going to put some ideas into play, and you've got some changes that you want to make, some redesigning of your life, and see some reorganization. With that in time, you're going to feel a better shift coming into the February month of 2018. So Spirit's like, hold on, Nellie. It's going to change for you. So thank you so much, Wendy, for your Facebook question. We welcome phone questions at 1-888-565-1470. But I have so many questions on Facebook. I've got to get to my Facebook questions. So I'm going to go pop onto Facebook. And we have Suzanne. And we're going to talk to Suzanne. First of all, Suzanne, happy Hanukkah. I want to wish you the best for you and your family. And she's been seeking relief. Her niece is having these headaches, and she's been seeking relief. And Suzanne, I want to tell you that I feel like there's a lot of energetic pressure around your niece. I feel that her energy needs to be realigned. I would love to assist you, Suzanne, with assisting your niece with her headaches. And I feel as if there's also an allergy going on. Seems to be something going on with the allergy of food, something triggering her headaches. It might be something that is connected to something in the digestive tract and is creating the headache. So I see here that she's got quite a bit going on energetically as well as some type of allergy. But I'd love to assist you with this further, Suzanne. So, Suzanne, please keep in contact with me on Facebook, on Sarah's Spiritual page, and we will give you some protocol to assist you energetically to make a shift. I'll make a spray or perhaps a little clearing energy, and we should have her back on track. And thank you so much, Suzanne, for your Facebook question. Happy Hanukkah to you and your family. I'm going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And I've got to go to Boca. I've got Kimberly on the line. Kimberly, how are you this evening?
Good.
Good, Kimberly. And how can we assist you tonight?
Oh, boy. I'm interested, I guess, like a lot of people, in my love life. What's going to go on with that, and financially.
Okay.
With my job.
Well, the job. Let's look at job. I go, Whenever I go, Spirit goes, well, job. There's some redesign, some realignment that you need to do with job and work. Is that correct? We are not quite getting everything that we want. Is that also true? At our current job, yes?
I'm not getting all that I want.
Yes.
It slowed down a little bit for me, but...
Yes. All right. I see we need to realign.
Recently, but I think I'm back on track. I
Okay.
think I'm getting back on track.
Getting back on track, but we weren't getting all that we wanted. We need to realign. Is this true?
What's that?
You needed to realign for your work, yes, in order to get back on track, yes? Spirit talked about realigning, reorging, okay? That you weren't getting everything that you wanted. So that's in your recent past. When I take you for career and work, and this work seems more like contractual or business-wise, does that make sense to you? Do you generate your own business?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So in the generation of business, what I see increase in business. Spirit takes me to the month of January. They take me to January 20th. Something about January 20th, I feel like I want to put a contract in front of you. I want to put an agreement in front of you. I don't know if you deal with contracts and agreements with people or you engage with people. Yes?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So I want to put a contract. I want to find something of importance to place in front of you on or around the January 20th. That seems to open up an energetic portal that's going to bring forth for you everything that you need to revamp that energy for business, and you will be on track. I'm going to move you into the 2018 year, and I go to June of 2018. They're taking me far out into the year because Spirit talks about an up-leveling, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 5 major things happening in career and advancement for you. But you want to keep your head straight and you want to focus. Sometimes we get scattered. We get emotional about things. We're very direct, but sometimes we let our emotions get in our way. Is that correct, Kimberly?
Yeah.
Okay. What is
you say there's advancement coming in June?
Leading up to June. So I see consistent advancement, consistent up-leveling.
Okay.
All right. So I see growth coming to you. Increase in business. Okay. More business coming. Okay. So from the January 20th to the June time, I see a great increase coming. Then we seem to level out through September into October. It seems to just level out. I don't see a dip. I see a level. I get the sense from Spirit that the 18 year, the number 18, is going to be a profitable year for you. It's going to be a good year for you.
Okay.
And there's an idea of growing business in a different direction as well, please? Yes?
Yeah, there is.
There is. That's going to come into play as well next year. All right?
Really? Okay.
Yes. All right. Now, let's look at the love, please, very quickly. Is there a particular person? Because the minute I heard your voice, I wrote down the word love. What is the question about love for me before we run out of time?
Well, when am I going to find my next love?
Have we talked before here on air?
No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I feel like you've asked me that before. So, in my spirit,
I've never spoke to you yet.
No. Well, it's this thing called deja vu, and sometimes I end up in the deja vu of the world here. So hold on a minute. So I looked at 2016. I have to go back.
Okay.
I have to go back. We went through some emotional realignment for yourself at that time, yes? You had to kind of revamp you. True?
In 2016?
Yes. Last year.
Oh, okay, this is 17 right now, right?
Correct.
So the year before?
Year before, yes? I feel a lot of
yeah,
energetic
probably.
clearing having to do with relationships and love, okay? This is what I see around
Okay.
you, all right? So that's in 2016. Now, the reason why I bring up 2016 is they show me that as a stepping stone and a step up to what's to come for you, because I feel as if we had resolved some issues or relationship patterns that we no longer wanted to have. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay, there was a relationship that had ended around that time, yes?
Around what time?
The 2016 time?
The 2016 time?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes, yes. This is true, yes?
Yes.
Okay. The reason why I say this is because we were clearing energy. Whatever had to come to a resolution, there was a clearing of relationship in 2016. But that was a clearing for you to open up to, and I'm going to use the word again, an up-leveling, a higher vibrational relationship. All right, 2018 will bring love to you, but Spirit says your guard is up. This is true? This
No,
is
I don't know. I don't know that it's my guard is up.
Your guard
Does
is
it
up.
say anything about 2017?
We're talking about next year's love, honey.
I know, but I was just, okay, we went from 16, and we missed 17, so I was just wondering, I'm sorry.
You went. All right, I'm going to rewind for you, and I'm going to recap. 2016 was you had to make a shift in how you viewed relationship, and we had to close out some doors so we could prepare ourselves. And 17 has been preparatory, even window shopping. Yes.
No, actually, the person that I broke up that broke up with me in 16, we became friends again later on down the road, and we became friends again, and he just passed away, and I became very attached to him again. He just passed away 5 weeks ago.
Okay, but you asked about your 2018 and your next love. That was your question.
Right.
Okay,
Right,
and that
right,
is
right,
what
right.
Spirit is addressing. Yes, I'm not making a connection with him right now. So when I go into 2018, I do see new love. I do see a redesign of love. And when I say your guard is up, then perhaps the word is not the word that resonates with you. But if you just experience a loss of someone that you reconnected with and were close, then you're not open and receptive to love just yet. So
No, I'm
Spirit
not.
says the guard is up. So I'm going to answer the question again. We're going to go into the 2018 year slowly. Guard is up. When I take you through the year and I take you to July, I see relationship and next love coming forth. All right? So there will be a disconnect of love, but it'll give you a chance to love self and realign with self. How did you hear about the show, Kimberly?
Actually, a friend of mine, James.
Okay. Well,
Magno or Magno, he's a friend of yours. He knows you.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for calling into the show. And I'd love an opportunity to have a personal session with you. We can put some of the pieces together. And I'm really regretful that your loved one has crossed over. And I know that they will probably be very close to you in the time to come. They're probably in transition at the moment, but I would love an opportunity to see if I can bring them forth and bring a message for you. I'm sure that will bring you some closure and comfort, my dear.
I've actually already signed up for a session with you. I just did it the other day. I haven't heard, I called back. They said that, you're booked 2 weeks out and that,
Yes.
as soon as you can, somebody will call me and let me know. So I've already done that.
Perfect. So we have a phone reading scheduled. Is that what we have? Or are you coming up?
Nope, I'm coming up to West Palm from Boca.
Wonderful. Well, thank you. I look forward to meeting you in person and then bridging that gap and making that connection for you, my dear. Thank you so much for calling. God bless you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take another call. I've got to go to Joey. And Joey, he is in Hollandale. Joey, how are you tonight?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great. I've got to say, I saw you pop up on my Facebook feed, and I'm going to say you're looking awful dapper. What you up to these days? You've been out and about?
Well, yes, I have. I've been getting out there and just doing what I got to do there before the holidays with family.
Yes.
Connecting with family and just enjoying the stuff. I don't know if you got to see, I had a message for you. I was minding my own business last Wednesday. I said, I'm not going to bother her because she's told me about everything already.
Yes, yes.
But Spirit told me, no, you got to talk to her. I go, okay.
Yes,
So
I did read that
message.
message. I did. Thank you so much. I'm going to hold the space for that all to come to pass. Absolutely.
And I kept a note because that day I wrote it down. Everything they were telling me, it's about twin flame, it's about sleep, it's about health, it's about emotions.
Yes, yes. And so I did see that. Thank you so much. And I meditated on that. And then I know you also share with me that Isis was with me, yes?
Yes, Isis and Serapis Bey, his divine counterpart. They're working you very, very strongly.
Yes, perfect.
Now,
perfect.
My question is basically, I've been speaking to the Ascended Masters, and my father was here in his last lifetime. In other words, he ascended. He's like kind of one of your last messages was to do my cards and speak to the Masters if they wanted to talk to me.
Yes.
And instead of writing, I've been using voice recorder, and I record the messages. One of the messages that came through, because I asked, hey, Sarah Spiritual has told me a lot of things. I have felt a lot of things. And what they showed me was like the womb of God, like the water is about to break any day now.
Yeah.
But then, as far as timing is concerned, they didn't really tell me what timing it was. And I've been sleeping a lot during the day, and then I don't feel like sleeping at night.
Right. Well, first of all, let's look at the timing. Timing is such a interesting concept because the masters have trouble telling us time. That's why I'm like, wow, I can't believe I fine-tuned my radar that I can actually kind of get vibration down to like a day, a week, a month, a year. So they don't talk in time. But I do see it's like birthing a baby. And some people have a quick labor, and some people it takes a while. And in your case, I see that you're still gestating some ideas, some plans, some next steps for yourself. As you are gestating and contemplating is the word that they give me, Joey, I also go up to the heavens and I see that they are orchestrating and aligning next steps for you, next business steps, next relationship, next connection. I feel as if fulfilled living is coming for you. And I also feel this energy, interestingly enough, this energy of a mate that is a vibrational match. I almost want to say twin, but I don't have that definite concept yet with you, but they show me that there's a twin energy around you and that this energy is very, very strong and that this is the energy that is going to, when it comes together, is going to catapult you to another level spiritually, emotionally, and financially. So it's coming.
You're hitting the nail on the head, Sarah. Sarah, you and I always feel that we have a connection that I don't want to even take time to figure out. But we have such a strong connection that when you come on the air, I wake up and all my guides, they all come to the surface.
Yes, yes. Well, we're blessed to have a lot of the same master teachers. So that's the great connection.
Thank you, because basically sometimes like what you just confirmed, I wasn't sure, but I always have a hard time. I need to know that about the masters, that they don't give you time.
No.
And that's who I usually work with the most. I used to work a lot with the archangels, and I still do, but I mostly work. In other words, Lord Melchizedek took me by the hand, and he says, you're mine. And he decides who comes through. And my dad ascended, and he came through for the first time in a long time the other day, and I just voice recorded it. I just sat there and wrote it. But I saw that, what I was telling, because you've discussed, all airplane rides, business, workshops, and that kind of stuff. And I do feel that I have felt myself that connection between twin flame partner and business together all at once.
Yes.
And I saw the womb of God. That's the most precious vision. I wish I could pass it on to you. It looks almost like a little spider web.
Yeah.
In like a teardrop form, and there's a baby inside, and then it just explodes like the water breaks.
But you know
everything flows out.
But you're sharing it with me on air, and you're also sharing it with everyone listening. And I'm going to kind of break it down for everyone listening who may not quite see the vision, because what's happening now in the world, all across the planet, is that we have an opportunity to birth a new paradigm individually and collectively. And the paradigm birth is birthed in the essence of the light of love. And that is how a child is birthed. And it is birthed in that energy and that spark of light. the same spark that was used to create each person. And each person in their heart, in the actual physical heart, has a chamber within that hosts this very unique electronic light. And this light is the light that is connected to the entire matrix throughout the universe. And we are one with that. So it is the time is right for fruition of all the dreams. And it is not for us to pay attention to the illusions and the discourse of people around us that are not feeling the joy. It is not for us to focus on the angst and the aggravations and the war and the problems that are emitting from each individual who is in an unrest. It is for us to simply stay rooted in the energy of love and to create the world as we wish to see it. And as we emulate that love and send it out forth to everyone, that light will permeate even those who are feeling this unrest and this angst. And then their energetic field will shift because we are all connected by that same light that is in every human being's heart that simultaneously is beating now. With every breath we take, the whole entire universe too is breathing. So we are all one. And that is representative not just of your personal rebirth and the birthing and fruition of all your ideas and dreams coming to pass. It is representative of that light of God, that creation of God, that fruition, that womb of God, of which we've all come. So it's a very powerful time.
I'm happy to have shared so that you could expand the vision, because I felt that I had something to contribute together somehow when I call.
Yes.
I don't know why we have that. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all, Joey. But thank you so much for sharing time and space with us. So I'm going to ask you a very important question. What is your wish for all of mankind?
My wish is, somebody mentioned my wish, which is basically I would like to see more unity and love amongst each other. And that's part of, if you don't mind, there was a short little question that I missed there.
Yes.
My motivation in the morning when I get up and I see sometimes people put like a status on how they feel, it kind of, I lose my motivation a little bit in doing what I do. That's part of what has me contemplating how do I enter this new world, this new paradigm, and help people in this paradigm?
Well, you have to develop a pattern. It's a discipline. Like I have to be disciplined to do all the different things I do, right?
I got it.
So you have to have a discipline.
People around me, I see that, and almost, I don't think I'm that empathic, but I kind of like feel it, and the motivation goes, okay, you know.
So when you feel it, you just release it, and you just stick to the plan of what you need to have happen. You bless it, you release it, whatever has to happen. If I stop for every emotion, every energy, every vibration that I picked up on, I wouldn't get a blessed thing done, and I got a busy schedule. You know, poor Kimberly said I'm booked 2 weeks out. I think she was lucky if they told her 2 weeks, because I don't know, I'm booking January 10th right now. So, you know, I'm like, time's an illusion. I'm like, keep going, Sarah, keep going. So just keep focusing on what you want to accomplish, and we will all be on track in your world. Okay, my dear? Thank you so much for your call and your commentary. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
God bless you.
Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Texas, deep in the heart of Texas. I've got Dan on the line. Dan, how are you this evening?
I am doing well. How are you?
I'm doing great, Dan. And how can Spirit and I assist you on this beautiful holiday night?
Curious on career path. I've been interviewing, and I've got kind of 3 different possible companies that are kind of in the final stages of interviewing. So I was curious if you saw or could give some insight as to which one is maybe the correct path.
Does one include a directorship capacity of some type?
Possibly, yes. It's like a manager position, possibly.
Manager or project manager, something like that. Like, so you would direct projects, not just actively work on them, but kind of direct others working on them as well, yes?
Yeah, it's a possibility. There's kind of 2 positions with one company, and they're kind of up, you know, in the air as far as which one is. They're kind of leaving it to me to decide which position or which way to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, Spirit also says that this is a time for you to expand your horizons and to, well, I know we're kind of winding down in career in some ways, but it's also a time for you to challenge yourself. So we've had our rest, yes?
Mm-hmm.
And now it's time to pick a new direction. And I feel that there's a company that's going to utilize your talent, your expertise, but Spirit also makes me aware that there's going to be some new opportunities in a new job that you get to try new things or use talents that you haven't used in a while or access information or programs that we're not always dealing with, but you're going to get to utilize some new techniques. Does this make sense to you?
Yes, it does. One of the companies is kind of outside of my normal, I guess, area of expertise. So that definitely makes sense.
Yeah, so there's opportunity there for growth, and it's not for you to feel like you can't do it, even if you're not overly familiar with some of it, because behind the scenes, Spirit's like they all work the same, Dan. It all works the same, right?
It does.
It does, right? It's just a bunch of codes and numbers and stuff. I see all these numbers like I'm watching some kind of computer, right? So when I see
do you get any sense of time frame on this, I guess, change?
January 15th opens up. January 15th opens up for you.
Okay.
I feel like you'll be employed in that February time. So enjoy your holiday season. 'Tis the season. And everything shall fall into place. And there's another, just when we don't want to make things more confusing, we have another opportunity coming forward for you. Another opportunity, because you submitted your resume across the board, and I see another opportunity coming for you. So you're going to have lots of choices going on here, and I feel like you have two offers that are coming. Two offers, two different companies, not just that company that you're weighing between two, okay?
Sounds great.
All right, so enjoy your holidays, and what is your holiday wish? What would you like to wish here live on air?
I would say probably just less ego in the world in general. I think a lot of the conflict and stuff that we see today is because of some really inflated egos, and if those were to go away, I think we'd see a lot better peace in the world.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you so much for your wish, Dan, and happy holidays to you and your family. And what's the weather there in Texas?
It was 75 or so today.
Well, shoot, you're a little warmer than we are here in South Florida. So enjoy the sunny weather, and God bless you and your family. Thank you.
You too.
Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and I'd love to pull out with our holiday song that Spirit gave me, because Spirit gives us this beautiful energy that was given to me, this wonderful holiday song that Spirit gave me to just share with all of you, because Christmas is right there in your heart. We welcome you here. Pick up the phone, 1-888-565-1470. Keep your Facebook and Periscope questions coming. We'd greatly appreciate it. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
It's holiday time. The trees are up. Oh, the lights are shining. Everyone's heart is open now, 'cause it's Christmas time now. The children are ready for Santa Claus to come. The people are hustling and bustling to get gifts for everyone. Christmas.
Hi, I'm Tina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay, let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Would you like answers to life's questions? Then join me, Sarah Spiritual, every Wednesday evening from 5 to 8 p.m. for Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on 95.3 The Talk, WNN 1470 AM. See you there. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide. 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Back here live on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk. and 1100 a.m. in Atlanta. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines. And I want to thank everyone for their Facebook questions. I see them popping up too. So we're going to go right to Facebook as soon as we're done with some phone calls here at 1-888-565-1470. I've got to go to New York, and I've got Brandy on the line. Brandy, how are you tonight?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing great, Brandy. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
I basically wanted to see if you see anything for me for 2018, like health-wise.
And Spirit talks about last year and this year. They were two very difficult years for you. Is that correct?
Just more of this year, yeah.
Okay. And when I hold this energy, Spirit also tells me that you're also having trouble concentrating. Is that also true?
Yeah.
Okay. And you don't really feel, I get a heavy energy, like you feel down and depressed. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
Okay. And Spirit also tells me that you've been feeling very out of place lately. Is that also true?
Definitely it is, yeah.
Yes. Like you don't feel as if you belong somewhere. Is that correct?
Right.
And you wanted to go, I feel like you wanted to go back to school, but we never got to go back to school. We didn't get to finish something we started. Is that true?
I thought about going back to school, possibly, but never really looked more into it.
Okay. There's something for you if you go back to school. There's an area and an aspect that's going to help you so that you can create a profession for yourself. Right now we don't have direction for profession. Is that also true?
Right.
All right. Spirit talks about circles. We've been going in circles. They tell me that the past 2 months, did you change a medication or see a different doctor? Because I'm feeling very achy, almost like you feel like an old woman. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So did we change medication with the doctor recently?
I changed a lot of medications.
Okay. So I feel as if some of the changes will help you. I feel like there's still some more, here's the word Spirit gives me, modifications that you and your doctor have to design. When you have that, you're going to be able to do more. Because Spirit is telling me you're afraid you're not going to be able to go to work and have a normal life. Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay. But I don't know that has to be true, sweetheart.
Okay.
All right. We need to find things that are going to make you feel well, feel like you can function in the world, make you feel healthy, not feel achy and tired and out of it. And then we want to move you forward so that you can find something that you're passionate about. And in that joy and that happiness, you're going to feel more energized. And that energy is going to assist you so that you can have a better connection, okay?
Yep.
All right. How did you hear about the show, Brandy?
My friend Shauna.
Okay. Well, you thank your friend Shauna. Now, I'm asking everyone, I don't know if you just joined the show, but I'm asking everyone, what is the wish? What's your holiday wish? What can we hold the space for? How can we assist you?
I hope to get the information that my bone marrow transplant team needs to get to be able to get my transplant in January like it's supposed to be.
Okay. I'm getting the number 14, and I've been getting the number since I connected with you, so we're going to hold the space that by January 14 we get that information. Is that true?
Okay. Yeah, they did say mid-January.
They did. Well, I like that then. So, you ready? We're going to wish together.
Yep.
Right now, in the moment of now, we are seeing everything coming together for success for your bone marrow transplant and the entire listening audience, Brandy, all across the nation and all across Facebook, which means all across the world. We are going to hold the space and the healing energy so that you have that transplant. And Brandy, follow my Sarah Spiritual page, and you please keep in touch with me, and I will work with you and Archangel Raphael so that we can have the healing necessary so that you can have fulfilled living and have the life that you always wanted to have, my dear, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, Brandy. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I'm going to go to San Antonio, Texas. So we went from New York to San Antonio, Texas, and now I've got Christine on the line. Christine, how are you this evening?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, Christine. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
Well, I just would like to know for 2018 if Spirit has anything for three things: marriage, health, and finance.
Okay. Is there a thought idea of movement, please? Because the first thing I feel is movement. Are we thinking of moving?
It's kind of up in the air.
Well, I'm pulling it right down from the air. And I'm saying it's a strong possibility. When the stars align, I see movement. I see that you, Christine, are ready for a change. Like you've been ready for a change, yes?
That's very accurate.
And I've got stuck and stagnant, and like there's been some anxiousness, like when's it going to change? When's it going to move? How's it going to happen, right? And we're trying to hold the vision of what we want. So we want to talk about marriage, but I also want to talk about career. Because Spirit sees you taking career in a slightly different direction. I want to talk about your interaction with people, your working with people, making people feel more on track. Does that make sense to you?
Yep, that's very accurate.
All right. And the way you direct people, the way you work with people, there's a way that you can expand this. You can do more than what you do, yes?
Yeah, I've thought about that 1,000 times, and, I'm like, how can I connect this? Because I encounter a lot of people. I just don't know yet how to connect it all, but I know this is my stepping stone. So.
It is. It is your stepping stone. And through connecting people, you're going to meet more people. And then I see fulfilled living emerging for you. Now, 2018 is a transformational year, is what they tell me. It is a transformational year. It is the year that moves things up so that you can hold the energy to create anything that you want. Now, when I see you connecting the dots, connecting all of the dots, I see that you have, because Spirit tells me you're very, very organized. Spirit tells me that you need cross your T's, dot your I's, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So Spirit also tells me that security is paramount to you. We need to feel secure, yes?
Correct, yeah.
And you like making other people feel secure and safe, yes?
That is correct, yeah.
And so what I see here is that you have this expansion coming for you. And I'm also feeling that you take your business, your career, in a newer direction, something that's all-encompassing. So write down, they kind of call it a lesson plan. Write down the plan. Write down the lesson plan so that you are talking to you and you're teaching you how to make the navigational changes necessary to create what you want. Now, I also see here in relationship, love. You have a question about a particular person, please?
Well, I'm married, and it's been a rocky up and down type of thing.
What is their birthday?
May 10th, 1982.
Okay. May 10th. Very interesting vibration associated with this individual. You see, you're much more out. They're in. They're introverted. And when they get introverted, they get almost dark.
Yes.
Okay. And Christine doesn't know how to handle that. Like, that triggers all of Christine's emotions. Trigger, trigger, trigger. You're like, holy Christmas. Does not compute in Christine's world. What's she doing? I don't know. Oh my God. Okay. So then you sit there and go, okay, I'm just going to breathe through this. And you start breathing almost like you're doing Lamaze. And then you're like, okay, he's going to calm down any minute. And then he calms down. See, he's an erupter. He just, bloop, and then he kind of comes down. But he is his own worst enemy.
Yeah.
And I feel as if he self-sabotages. Does this make sense to you? So I feel you keep everything together, honey. And then we have that energy of stay or go. And Spirit says it's not time to decide any of that, because right now Christine needs to put Christine on track. Christine needs to embrace who she is and the gift she brings to the world and hold the space of love and light for your mate. And that gives him a chance to decide if he wants to catch up with you. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Hold the space. Christine, how did you hear about me?
I actually stumbled across one of your live shows on Facebook, and that's what got me connected.
Well, thank you. Thank you for following the feed and listening to the show. And I would love, Christine, an opportunity for you and I to have a personal reading so we can kind of get you that lesson plan. There's a lot of karmic entanglements going on right now. There's a lot for you to just kind of extract yourself from and be the impersonal observer while Christine begins to move forward with her mission. Because you're on fire with a purpose, my darling, and it's for you to honor that within self and bring that gift of who you are to the world so that things will fall into perfect order. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Visit me on sarahspiritual.com, and thank you for following the show. What is your holiday wish? What would you like to wish?
My holiday wish would be for, the people of this world to practice and display more empathy, compassion, and kindness.
That would be wonderful. And we're going to hold the space with you, Christine, for more empathy, compassion, and kindness. Thank you so much for sharing that. God bless you, my dear, and happy holidays.
God bless you too, and happy holidays.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
1-888-565-1470. Let's go to Facebook. I think we've got some Facebook questions popping up here, and I don't want my Facebook people to feel as if they are out of sorts here. So we've got Christine Mays, and first of all, aloha, Christine. Christine's got a very high vibrational frequency of Mother Earth and natural energies around her. And I'm also seeing that Christine has a question about her finances, her marriage, and health. Well, that's a lot, Christine. But what I can tell you is this, is that you are in a spot where you are getting ready to move forward in a deeper connection with creating finance in your life. You have been very good at drawing forth to you opportunities. Now you're going to monetize a lot of opportunities. Spirit tells me that people, Christine, trust you. They trust you, they believe in you, and they believe that you speak words of kindness and love and empathy and wisdom. I'm also seeing that health is going to be good for 2018, and that the life of marriage is going to be something that's going to grow for you in the relationship. I feel as if relationship of marriage is something that is growing closer, and I feel that it's going to be a good 2018 year for you, Christine. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go to another Facebook question because we have so many questions here. Now, we have someone wanting to know when their baby is going to be here and how is 2018 looking for us. Well, first of all, Dr. Devoka, we have this wonderful energy of baby that you speak of, but Spirit's give me the number 3, so I feel as if it's 3 days or 3 weeks. Not sure. They give me the number 3. That's all they show me. So we're going to hold the space. You be sure to tell me when baby pops in. I'm going to hold the space of energy of healing and a very healthy delivery. 2018 is a very unified year for you. I see a lot of family coming together. I feel like people from other locations come together, not just for the baby, but also I see the family reconnecting. I feel whatever separation and division has been in the family, that we're going to bring forth a lot of connections in family in this year. And there's going to be a lot of growth in family relationships. And also they use the word repair. So I see we're going to be doing some repairing of relationships. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, and God bless your new baby that's coming into the world very soon. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and let's see. I've got to go to, I'm going to Texas. I've got Roger in Texas. We are just all over the country tonight. Roger, how are you tonight? Hello, Roger. You're on live with Sarah Spiritual. Roger? All right, we're gonna pause Roger, and we're gonna go right back to the phone lines, and we'll just check and let Roger know that we are trying to speak with Roger, and we are gonna go right back to the phone lines. And I've got to go to Broward County. I've got Tracy on the line. Tracy, how are you this evening?
I'm very well, thank you.
Great, Tracy. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Oh boy, you tell me, just tell me, what do you see in my, everybody's asking 218. What do you see about my December? What's left of December for me?
I know.
Let's get through December before we get to 218.
I know, I know. I heard when you asked the question, Spirit was laughing. Spirit was like, she just wants to know, how the hell am I going to make it through today, Sarah? I mean, like, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's see here, Tracy. Let me look in and see what I see, what I've got coming for you. You know what? I feel like things are very financially tight for you right now, Tracy. Does that make sense to you?
Makes sense.
We're stretching,
Makes a
we're
lot of
stretching, we're stretching. And I don't feel like we have the time or the hours or the income coming in. Like something got cut or reduced or something, yes?
Amen. Rob, from Peter to pay Paul.
All right. Well, Peter, Paul, and Mary. Throw Mary in and we got more people helping out. That's what I'm going to say, right?
Okay, absolutely.
You know what? Sometimes we have to just throw it up in the air and we have to let things kind of fall. And Spirit talks about you are very good at the Peter, Paul, Mary thing. You're very good at juggling. But Spirit talks about you're looking for another opportunity to replace the opportunity that you have. Is that also true?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So I see new work coming for you. I cannot promise you that in time for Christmas, honey. I'm so sorry. I do not see a new job under the Christmas tree. But I will tell you that January opens up some new opportunities because I feel like the work you do is something that is you're more than qualified for. Is that correct? You're doing just a job because you need to pay the bills, yes?
Right.
And you have
A lot of people
responsibilities. Yes.
Title that is overqualified, I hear a lot.
Yes, you're overqualified. But I see that we have a new opportunity coming for you. And right now you're just doing what you need to do to make ends meet. But Spirit also says that you didn't just fall off the turnip truck and you're a very smart person. And there are opportunities that you can do to create business for self. And Spirit says explore those possibilities so that you have, and Spirit says a side gig, because Spirit says that you have found in your history that when you relied on other people have not followed through. You have not been able to align yourself with companies and organizations that have been able to sustain you and sustain the pay that you need for sustaining family life. Yes?
Absolutely.
Okay. So
absolutely.
Come up with a concept that you won't depend on another organization and you will create your own world of business. All right, my dear?
I think that's very possible because I find that when I depend on other people, it always falls through the bottom. But if I depend on myself, I get a lot done a lot quicker, a lot easier, less stress.
Yes. And because you're very, very resourceful, but you've also put your faith in people, that in the end, there's an inner part of your being that feels like you have to fix it for them. So you become more involved in fixing something for them than making sure you're okay. All right.
Okay.
And so
I'll take that.
Take that and work through that because we want to release some of those old patterns so that we can create and attract better experiences and, of course, better job opportunities. Because we always have to look, when we find ourselves in a repetitive pattern, what we have to see is when we see out into the future, we need to notice that we are attracting a mirror of things that we are experiencing within ourselves, things that we need to work on. So what inside of you feels this need to always fight to be stable? What past experience, what limited condition makes you feel as if you shouldn't have ease and grace? So I want you to repeat after me. I am an abundant woman.
An abundant woman.
Abundance flows to me with ease and grace.
Abundance flows to me with ease and grace.
And so it is. And I want you to continue to say that. And ease and grace means we don't struggle, honey. All right?
I think that's a good thing. That's a good thing. And you know what? I don't expect it to happen before the end of the year. And maybe it won't happen for a couple months, but I know it's out there in the universe.
It is out there. Spoken. And you know what? Once we speak it, it's already done. So expect it to happen because that's how the universe works, my dear. Thank you so much for your call. How did you hear about the show?
Well, I was sitting in traffic in lovely Broward County, and I came across a long time ago when you were talking to Alyssa.
Ah, yes.
And it caught me, and I listened to you, and your voice kind of just reached out there and said, call, and see what happens. And I needed to talk to you, and I needed to hear you tell me those things tonight. And I do have another question.
Well, we're getting ready to...
Is there another half of my heart out there?
Well, there is another half of your heart, but that's a 2018 question, my dear. And we are getting ready to go to break. But quickly, tell me what's your holiday wish before they wave me off as the close of this hour.
Oh, peace on earth, that's all. It's a wonderful time of the year. Let there be peace on earth. Everybody, just get along with one another.
Let there be peace on earth, my dear. Thank you so much. Welcome to our family of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, honey. God bless you, and I'll hold the space for ease and grace for you. Thank you so much. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. If you're listening in Atlanta, join us on WWNN 1470 AM on iHeartRadio or the TuneIn app, or visit WWNN.com. Join us, everyone. Join us, and let's build holiday magic in everything we do. Stay with us. Don't go away, because we'll be right back.
Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook and Periscope. The phone lines are open, 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
Now you can get Talk 1470 WNN on 95.3 FM too. Loud and clear, Health and Wealth Radio, WNN. Talk 1470 is WWNN Pompano Beach and 95.3 FM, W237BD Boca Raton, the Health and Wealth Radio Network.
Gallbladder problems, gingivitis, a bad back, indigestion, fatigue, low libido, not sleeping well, need to lose weight. Just some of the topics you'll hear about. Hi, I'm Dr. Bob Martin. Join me Sunday mornings at 10 on Talk 1470. WNN.
For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Hi, I'm Gina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had the feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune into our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session.
Talk here. Talk there. Talk 1470 AM and 95.3 FM, the Health and Wealth Radio Network. WNN.
The opinions expressed on the following sponsored program are strictly those of the host, guests, and callers, and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Welcome back to the third hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook, and share love and light.
Yes, indeed. We are aligned perfectly with our destiny here live on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 The Talk. And I sincerely hope you've popped on over from Atlanta, 1100 AM, and joined us here. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines, and we're welcoming your calls at 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to go right back to Texas. I think we've got Roger on the line. Roger, how are you this evening?
Hi, Sarah. I'm doing well, thank you.
Great, Roger. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
I had a really dear friend of mine pass away last week unexpectedly. And I was just wondering if maybe she had a message, or if there's a message out there from her or from the Spirit.
I cannot access her at this time. There's still a connection for her to go to the other side. She's not accessible for me. But I am of the energy that there is peace around her, and that there was no suffering in the passing. Yes, it's very quick. Yes.
Yes,
very
quick.
Very like that. They tell me. Yes. All right. So this energy around her is just quick, and she's out. Usually, when people are passing, getting close to the end of the year, there's something in their energy. They're not ready to go into this 2018 year, and there's some things we just don't understand. All right. But she is with the angels, and ideally, when her energy is settled, I will be able to bring you a message. Roger, did you have another question for me?
No, just career-wise, but we touched on it last week, and I don't want to kind of beat a dead horse, so I'm just going to sit on manifesting, continue manifesting what you told me, and that's really much, really what I wanted to call about today.
Okay.
And really hoping that shift happens.
Oh, it will happen. It definitely will happen. And they're talking to me about the month of March. Is there something important to you in the month of March, please?
No.
Okay. Something about March. So we're going to hold that space for March, because there's something big coming for you in the month of March. I don't know if you have anything planned, but something big coming for you in the month of March. All right?
Okay.
All right. And what is your holiday wish, Roger?
My holiday wish is just to create that shift and, change that career, move out of this, kind of like toxic work environment that I'm currently in. So that is really my holiday wish.
All right. Well, we're grateful for the opportunity to have work, and we trust that the universe will deliver you from that anxious environment to something more stable and conducive for your success. And we'll continue to hold that for you. Thank you so much for your call, Roger. Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. And we're going to welcome your phone calls at 1-888-565-1470. I'm also going to take a look and see who's got questions for me on Facebook and see what we have in the queue there. We've got questions on Facebook, and we've got calls from Georgia, Orlando, Fort Lauderdale. We've been all across the nation today. But let's see what questions we have for ourselves here live on Facebook. And let's see, we have Maria, and Maria wants to know, Maria Agus wants to know, Spirit has a message for you. Yes, actually, Maria, the first thing that they tell me is follow your intuition. You're very intuitive, Maria, and you have a gift. I'm also being brought to the energy of mother, grandmother. There's an energy of a woman who stands above you. Her energy is very connected with you, and I feel as if she's very close to you. It's a woman who stands above you, who has passed. She brings you messages. She's come to you in the dream state. Spirit also tells me that you are gifted for the gift of intuition to give messages to people. So when you feel compelled, Maria, to give messages, please move forward and give those messages to the people, because that is something that Spirit is prompting you to do. Thank you so much, Maria, for your Facebook question. And we're going to see if we have another Facebook question before we go right back to the phone lines. Yes, we've got Mikelda St. Luce, and she's got a message coming from Spirit. Spirit talks to me about opportunities for work. They're telling me that there's a new opportunity bringing you additional revenue, additional abundance. I see work coming to you, Mikelda. I feel as if it's your time to break through the ceiling so that you begin to earn more money, and I'm feeling that that is something that's going to come to you in this 2018 year. They bring me into the energy of the springtime as the flowers bloom and the spring has sprung. I see the financial bells are going to ring, and you're going to be bringing home a little bit more money than you are now. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And I've got to go to James. And James, he is in Fort Lauderdale. James, how are you this evening?
I'm fine, and you? How are you?
I'm doing great, James. And how can Spirit and I assist you?
I've got something, a question for you and Spirit.
Yes.
My fiance, actually today is her birthday. I'm out grabbing balloons and flowers and everything to go and surprise her.
Yes.
But we've got a piece of property up in Orange Park, and we've got a tenant there who has been a nightmare for going on 3 years. He signed a paper that he would be out by the 22nd, and I don't think he will. But we've already paid for the eviction, so we're trying to process that. Do you see this being long and drawn out, or do you see him moving out, or is he between a rock and a hard place?
Well, he is between a rock and a hard place, but you still have your property, and you still want to honor the energy of your property. I do see that there is an eviction coming, and I feel as if that move on your part, because we haven't done that move yet, he takes you a little bit more seriously. Yes, he's milking the situation for all that he can, is what Spirit tells me. So when I see this energy, I feel as if it may take 3 weeks for him to be out, so I don't know if he follows the eviction process. I don't know if the 22nd or 21st is going to be the timeline for him to get out, but I feel that by the end of January, he's gone, all right? But you need to not back down in your request of what you want, because you need to go back in, you need to redesign, you need to rehaul some of the place so that you can re-rent it to someone else, yes?
Yes, we've already sent the money for the attorney to do the eviction.
Okay.
Monday he was supposed to have it in the court, and he wanted to see if we would renew it, and said absolutely not. He's already shown who he is.
Yes.
We need to just push forward and just although he said he signed the paperwork that he's going to be out on the 22nd. And I thought that was just a bluff technique, to stall for more time.
Right, so, and then he's asking you to see if you'll renew it. You see, so he's just trying to, he's playing the game.
Yeah.
So
when he heard that it was going to $1,500 instead of $1,350, oh no, I'll move out. Okay, so let's see.
Yes.
So we just went ahead, and that Monday we filed. We sent the money for the attorney.
Yes. Well, the transition will be good for you. It'll be good. It'll work out. Just got to give it a little time. It's always a uncomfortable place to be, but it will work out for you, all right? And let me ask you, James, what is your holiday wish for everyone?
That everybody just has a blessed, happy holiday and a safe holiday, and just enjoy the time that you have with your family, because in the end, we're not promised tomorrow, but, we still have to enjoy each day because it is the present.
It is the present, yes. All right. Thank you so much, James, for sharing time and space with us. Thank you. God bless you.
All right. Thank you.
You're
and
welcome.
Have a happy holiday.
You too. Bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
And now we're going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. I'm committed to taking as many calls as possible in this third and final hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah this evening. And so I'm going to go back to the phone lines, and I've got Rose, and Rose is in Orlando. Rose, how are you?
I'm doing great, Sarah. How about you?
I'm doing great, Rose. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Yes, well, I had a question. I met someone, and, we've been dating for a little bit, and I just wanted to know if this person is
sincere?
Genuine.
Yes.
Yes. Sincere, yes.
When is their birthday, please?
Thinks.
When is their birthday?
I'm sorry?
Their birthday.
April 21st.
Okay. I wrote relationship here, and the number I have on my paper is the number 4. They tell me that he's born in the energy of the April month. Very strong personality this man has, yes?
Yes.
Yes. I also see here that he came out of a relationship a little wounded, so he says. Yes, he's told you that story?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay. So this relationship goes back, and I don't know if it was a 5-year relationship. They give me the number 5. I don't know if it was 5 years ago or it was a 5-year relationship, yes? So you will...
I'm not sure. Maybe it was
all right.
5 years.
Okay, so we will see. We will see. He has good intentions. I don't know that he's ready for committed relationship. That's the way Spirit makes me feel. He makes me feel, Spirit makes me feel as if he is testing the waters, so to speak. So for you, it's for you to live in the moment of now and not get ahead of yourself. You understand?
Okay.
But he genuinely wants to get to know you, yes? And this is still in the getting to know you stage, correct?
Yes, it is.
So don't get ahead of yourself, my dear. We're not running down the marital aisle, yes?
Of course.
Of course not. So we're going to stay in that moment. We're going to stay in the energy, and you want to move forward, trusting that you're going to know where his truth begins, all right? This man is in your life for a reason. You really haven't had anyone in a while, yes? We've been on a hiatus from people, yes?
Yes.
Okay. So now he steps forward. Let's see what this energy brings for you so that you can move forward, so you can have a relationship or open the door for future relationships, yes?
Okay.
All right. He's not being untruthful with you. That's what I want to say to you. He's not being untruthful. It's just that I don't know where he intends to take this yet because he himself has not chosen. So I can't see what someone of free will has not already chosen, my dear, okay? All right.
Okay.
And what is your holiday wish, Rose? What would we like to talk to the universe and everyone about? What's your holiday wish?
My holiday wish is for all my family to come together and just have their freedom.
And so it is. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Rose, and thank you for connecting to the show. I know that you've been following the show for years, yes?
Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you for following the show. I greatly appreciate it, and happy holidays to you and your family. Yes. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We are going to go to the phone lines, and I've got to go from Orlando to Georgia. I've got Georgia on the mind. Let's see what Sherry's got happening today. Sherry, what's up?
Hi, Sarah.
How are you, honey?
You know, you are so blessed.
I am.
We're blessed to have you. That's all I have to say.
Thank you.
You know, I did talk to Miss Regina today about my rent situation, and, you know, and I told her the truth about my finances.
Yes.
And my new job.
Yes.
I think she's going to give me a shot at trying to come up with it, you know, and work through my problems.
Yes.
And I didn't get a negative. I haven't gotten an email. She said she'll see. Do the spirits see her filing it or giving me a chance with this?
And is she like the property manager, Regina, that you're talking to?
Yeah, she's like the lady who can put the, you know, the eviction through or not.
But you actually are starting to put together some money already, yes?
I'm working on it step by step.
Step by step.
I told I won't have it all till the 29th, and that's the truth. I mean, you know, most of it anyways. But if I don't know, I feel good about it, and I want to hold on. I mean, if the spirits, do you see me moving out, or is it next year you see me? I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
I'm working on it. That's all
You're
I can
working
tell
on
you.
it. Then you have to believe.
Whoa.
You have to believe that you're not moving. You see, every time you fall into the pitfall of the fear that the bottom's going to fall out from under you, then you give more power to that energy than the power that says she's going to give you a little wiggle room. You understand?
I really don't. I really don't see. I don't. It's just that she gave me like a, I don't know, we'll see. You know, here's the question I had. Do the spirits, do you guys, do you
Yeah, I got a bunch of guys up there. Yeah.
Yeah, I do too lately. Do you see her filing the eviction or waiting? What do you get?
I see that the date that you gave her is a little bit more problematic for her because we're talking about paying for the month of December and you're looking at the 29th. Is this true?
Yes.
Yes. So that's where her concern is. You know, if you were bringing it to her tomorrow, that's different because she does not make all these decisions alone. She answers to other people. You understand?
That's not good then.
No, I didn't say it's not good. I'm just saying that's how it works. So it's for you to hold the energy and see miraculously that the money's coming.
Miraculously is the word.
It is. It is the word. It is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
So here's the thing then. Let me just ask you this. Do you see me moving out in January?
No, I don't.
That means I'm going to come up. Oh, before I forget, can I have a pick 4 number or a pick 3 that you might want to share with us tonight, please?
Well, it's interesting.
That 471 just does not want to fall for some reason.
Your 471 does one. What number did I give you that came just recently?
OMG, 554 and 555 and 444.
Right, and
they did.
And did you hit on one of them, right?
I hit on one. Yes, thank the Lord. Thank you. I did win $80. I hit on 045.
Okay. So now, my dear, I want to go to 126.
126.
126, 621. Either way you want to look at it. 126.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, keep us posted.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays. What's your holiday wish for the world, Miss Sherry in Georgia?
For all of us who are struggling to have abundance flow through us with ease and grace.
Okay. And then so it is.
Thank you.
All right, God bless you.
Thanks for taking my call.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. And we're going to see, we have a Facebook question to answer. Let's see what else we've got popping on Facebook here. We've got quite a few people who are interacting with us live on Facebook. And we have Miss Alina. And Miss Alina wants to know, she went on 3 job interviews and she hasn't heard from any of the companies. Well, Miss Alina, I'm seeing a little bit of a stall, a little hold up there. It's also the holiday season, so a lot of people slow down in the hiring process. You went for 3 different job interviews, and I see one of them calling you back very soon, ideally around right after the holiday of the Christmas. So I feel like there's some callback coming into the 28th of December, Miss Alina, and we're going to hold the space for your success. I do see new work coming for you, and I do see you gainfully employed in a new job in the month of January. So we're going to hold that space. You went on 3 interviews. A job is coming for you. So thank you so much for your Facebook question. We're going to go right back to Facebook. I think we've got plenty of questions there. And then I'm going to go right back to the phone lines at 1-888-565-1470. And we have Christopher. And Christopher, he's a big fan. So thank you for what's your energy looking like for the rest of the month. First of all, Christopher, I feel like you've learned to calm yourself down a bit. You don't get as anxious and agitated about things that bother you. Spirit tells me that there's a nice ease of peace in the end of this 2017, and you ease into 2018 in an entrepreneurial spirit. I feel like you team up together with some people and you formed a little company or some kind of happening that generates some revenue. I see a lot of music around you, Christopher. So keep in the rhythm of the music and some wonderful things are going to happen for you. 2018 takes you up, 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 my friend. Thank you so much for following me on Facebook and following the show. And we are going to go right back to the phone lines. And I've got Alma. And Alma, she is in West Palm Beach, sunny Florida. How are you?
Just fine, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, I had a little accident today, and I want to know what's going on. Why did that happen? I went to work, and then I came back. Something inside of me, I had to come back home.
Right.
And my candle busted, and there was a little fire.
Ah.
They had to call the police and the fire, and oh my God, what a mess.
Okay.
What a mess I've got to clean up.
All right. Was there a big fire, or was it just like a little fire?
Just a little fire, but enough to make damage to the ceiling.
Okay.
It's a mess. It's a mess in the apartment.
Yes. And did you have the candle contained?
I usually do. I usually, but I didn't this time.
So thank your angels that they told you to turn around and go back, yes?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And Alma, are you having problems with one of your feet or your ankles, please?
My thigh.
Okay. Left side? Because I'm feeling...
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So I'm feeling like this, I don't know, like you're out of step, out of whack, and I feel like your ankle is wobbly, and I don't know if the thigh is bothering you, so you're not walking properly?
The thigh is not, I went for the MRI, in other words,
yes, MRI.
Do the bone to do the bone and density to find out what's going on, because I don't know exactly what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I feel good, but it bothers me when I walk, the way I lay down.
Right. Did they check that it's sciatic? I'm not a doctor, but did they look to see if it's sciatic?
No.
Okay.
No, I haven't talked to the doctor. I called them, and they said they haven't got the results.
Okay.
And then they said what they were going to come back. They'll let me know what's going on.
Okay. All right. So we'll check that.
Yes.
So the candle that was burning, it was a burning of protection and clearing energy. Yes.
Yes. A blue candle. I had a blue candle on.
All right. And so this energy hit a clash. Yes.
Yes.
This is energetically. If you remember what you were praying for, which we don't need to say on air, that's where the clash of energy came. And that's why I tell people you cannot leave candles burning. And if you do, you'll have to leave them in something that's contained where if something should happen, it cannot cause any damage to the house. Yes?
Right. No, I usually do, but I don't know why it had to be one time. It had to be this time.
Yes.
There's a reason why. So.
Yeah. So, but now it has your attention, and you're very fortunate because your guides brought you home, right?
Yes.
Otherwise, you would have come back to nothing.
Right.
Okay. So it's
the
a little
bad
bit
part
of
is
damage.
I live under. I mean, there's 6 apartments. It's like, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny because when I got off the car, I found a nickel, and then I found a penny.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to tell me my sixth sense is kicking in.
Your sixth sense are kicking in, and also that number 6 is sacred to Saint Barbara. And it was just her saint day, so I'm sure that's connecting you as well. And she's a protective saint. She protects us, so that's very powerful. So,
I found when I got off the car, and it was like oh my God, there's like 100 policemen and 100. To me, it seemed like 100. I probably wasn't that many, but still, it was like, oh my God, all the attention on my problem.
Yes,
this thing's scary.
So what is your holiday wish for the world, for yourself? What would you like to share with all of us?
Oh, that everybody has peace and love each other and lots of abundance, and basically give thanks to the Lord that we're safe and we have a roof.
Yes.
And we have food.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much for sharing that, my dear. God bless you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Bye. 1-888-565-1470. We're going to take a brief moment to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines, right back to everyone on Facebook. So stay with us, everyone. Do not go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song? Because you know that you know me. you know me? Do you know
Hi, I'm Tina Martell.
I'm Alan Knight.
And you're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah.
I had a feeling. I hope you had a feeling too.
I get them all the time.
Oh, to tune in to our show every Saturday and Sunday afternoon at 5 o'clock on our sister station, WSBR.
Oh, I think that's amazing. And you know what? I think people should listen to their feelings all the time.
I'm in tune to my feelings. Okay. Let's get in tune with Sarah Spiritual right now.
Okay.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to sarah@sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. For the most extensive multicultural array of spiritual products, classes, and healing services in a comfortable and convenient setting, you must visit the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza in West Palm Beach. There you'll find the products, services, and spiritual development classes to help you bridge the gap between you and your spiritual connection. Arrange for your own personal spiritual reading with Sarah Spiritual for spiritual insight. The Expedito Enlightenment Center is located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Habitat Plaza, West Palm Beach. Call them at 561-682-0955 or online at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com. For yourself or for a thoughtful gift, there's no better place to visit than the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Habitat Plaza, Okeechobee Boulevard, West Palm Beach. Call 561-682-0955 or visit them on the web at expeditoenlightenmentcenter.com.
Hi, I'm Sarah Spiritual, the founder of the Expedito Enlightenment Center. I would love for you to visit me at my spiritual oasis located at 4047 Okeechobee Boulevard in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. Come, feel the energy, sample my spiritual sprays and oils, participate in one of my spiritual development classes, and have a personal reading with me, Sarah Spiritual. Let's see what Spirit has to say. You can call the Expedito Enlightenment Center at 561-682-0955. Not local? Visit me, Sarah Spiritual, at sarahspiritual.com for products, classes, and to book your personal session. Are you looking to heal, shift relationships, and excel in your personal and professional lives? Then call Me Time Healing Center at 561-571-2204, located at 1600 South Dixie Highway in Boca Raton. Me Time Healing offers individual and group therapy, grief and addiction counseling, relationship programs, and e-therapy. For more information, visit me-time-healing.com and reclaim your inner love, power, and peace.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah Spiritual and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll-free worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Periscope and Facebook.
Standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Do you
Dee, do you know me? I think I know you. Maybe I met you here on WWNN 1470 AM 95.3 The Talk, or maybe another lifetime. But whatever draws you here to listen to us live, to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, I appreciate it. And we are connected. I'm going to go right back to Facebook for a minute. I've got a question from Angela. And Angela had a turn of luck, so to speak. She got fired. And Angela, I know you're worried, and I understand that you got fired for no reason. And you were fired, and now you're pregnant. You're 8 months pregnant, and you're worried about the finances. But Spirit is telling me, do not worry, Angela. There's going to be some opportunities for you to earn some money in the weeks to come, and that there will be some finances that will come in support of you during this time so that you can have a wonderful birth, bring in your new baby, and you will find new work. Angela, you are going to be blessed, and there's something wonderful coming for you. I know that you feel that this was very unjust for you to be fired, and I have a feeling, even though they will never admit it, I have a feeling that part of it was because you were pregnant, but then again, that would be discrimination, and we know that they would never admit to that. But we have to understand that everything happens for a reason, and we're going to trust that your angels and your guides, that they're going to support you. And Angela, we here on Facebook, we here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, we're going to hold the space so that you have the money necessary to care for your children during this holiday season and birth a beautiful brand new baby. Thank you so much for following me, Angela, on Facebook. God bless you. And we're going to go right back to the phone lines, 1-888-565-1470. And let's see, I've got Dee, and Dee, she's in Wellington. Dee, how are you tonight?
Hey, Sarah, thanks for taking my call. How are you?
You're welcome. You're quite welcome. How can Spirit and I assist you tonight, Dee?
Well, for the past month, maybe longer, I've had pretty consistent dreams about a baby. Sometimes it's mine, sometimes it's not. I'm just wondering, what is the message there?
First of all, I love when people dream about babies. Let me tell you why, because that brings to me a number, and I don't know when this number has come up. So, Dee, write this number down. The number representing baby, B-A-B-Y, is number 201. Every time I've dreamt of a baby, seen a baby, talked about a baby in my dreams, and I played 201, it came. So that might be a clue. Maybe they knew you were going to call me. Maybe they knew you wanted a little extra cash. So you can always play Cash 3 and play 201. Okay. That represents baby. But when I think of baby, I think of birth, rebirth. I think of new beginnings. And if I recall the story that's connected with you, Dee, we need a new beginning. We need a fresh start. We need to birth something because what we got is okay, but it ain't working, yes? And you're embracing new beginnings. You want a new beginning. We're thinking about, well, where are we going to live? What am I going to do? Children are older. Where do I go? And as a mother whose children are older, getting ready for college, getting ready to move forward these children, well, it's time for you to go back, kind of like our caller Joey when he talked about the womb of God, birthing something. It's your time to birth a new beginning for Dee and family, knowing that your children are going to kind of go off a bit, you know, and have their own lives. And now it's time for Dee, who's created a beautiful, safe shelter for her children and has been your children's advocate all this time. It is time for Dee to nurture herself and give birth to all of Dee's dreams. I see this as new beginnings for you.
Okay.
All right.
That's what I figured because, unless it's the next Immaculate Conception, it's not an actual baby.
Well, you never know. Is that something you want to manifest?
Too much on there, TMI?
TMI. But no, it's very possible, my dear. You know, anything's possible in the land of miracles. But if that's not in your envisioning and your wanting, I'm sure they're not going to just drop a spiritual baby right upon you. So my best guess would be go play a number and look for new beginnings because it's time for you to change what you've been doing, to change the energy that you see things with. So the energy we see our current job with, it's time to change the energy of the situation or the condition with which we live. Not that it's bad, but it's not to what you desire. And it's instead of looking at it and saying what it's lacking, what it does not have, what does not make you feel fulfilled, look at it and see it in a bigger vision. See it completely beautified. See it in this energy of transformation and see yourself attracting to you something bigger than what you have now. And I see new beginnings for you. And not just because it's 2018 coming, but because there is a new beginning for you. All right?
Awesome. I'll go play that number. Thanks so much, Sarah. Enjoy the holidays, and hopefully I'll get to see you after the New Year.
Yes, and we want to ask you one question before we let you go, Dee. What is your holiday wish?
Truly, that whatever peace means to every individual person, that they get that peace.
Wonderful.
Because there's nothing better than peace of mind and peace in the heart and all that good stuff.
Wonderful. All right, great. Thank you, Dee. God bless you.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye. Yes, reminds me of let there be peace on earth and let it begin with me. And I'm going to go to, let's see, I want to go to Brooke. And Brooke is in Florida. Brooke, how are you this evening?
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Brooke. And how can Spirit and I assist you tonight?
Well, first, I just want to thank you for having, this opportunity for people to call in. It's very nice of you.
Thank you.
So I just had a question. It's a two-half question. I'm thinking of moving, and currently in Florida, and I'm not sure if I should stay where I am, or if I should move closer to family in another part of Florida, or if I should just move as far away from my family as possible. So that's the first question I have. And then the second question is there any information that you can just give me about my family in general, just advice or anything you're seeing coming up? Because it's a bit of a tricky situation.
It is a tricky situation because I almost feel like people in the family pit each other against each other. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm seeing a lot of finger pointing, almost as if there's been some happenings that maybe not everyone's in agreement that we should have handled it this way, and now, no, it's your fault, it's your fault, no, it's your fault. And I see there's a part of you that you're the rescuer. You want to ride in on your horse. You want to fix the situation, but they're not even letting you do that. And it's almost like you're getting pushed aside, like you're too young to know what you're talking about. Like, what do you know? All right? And is there some division of some assets or property or something going on? Or are they fighting over something? Because I feel like they're trying to figure something out. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah, well, there's always issues with that, but I don't know anything in particular right now, but that's something that has happened in the past, and I know that there's some issues with money right now, so...
Mm-hmm. And maybe maybe that's the root of some of the bad blood that's in the family. You know what, Brooke, do you have her, problem with the eyes or headaches, please? Because I kind of feel like this pressure in the center of my head. Is there some headaches that you're experiencing?
Yeah, sometimes I get tension headaches.
Okay, so it's for you to really see yourself in this clear white light, because I feel as if it clouds your judgment. It almost kind of messes with the vision in the eyes. And so we want to work through that and not allow that to build up, because, God, you think so hard. You're giving me a pain in my head, girl. Oh, Lord.
I'm an overthinker.
Overanalyzer. Oh, my God, let's dissect it and do it all over again. You put it back together and dissect it again. So, Brooke, let's talk. Should I stay or should I go? I don't feel that being close to family is the answer. I feel as if family tends to, and it's no disrespect, but the energy around them is they don't know how to build people up. They only know how to break people down.
Yes.
Okay? This makes perfect sense to you, yes? Yes, okay. And we have loved ones on the other side who have passed, connected on the mother's side of the family, yes?
Yes.
Okay. This is also part of the sore spot for people in family, because I feel like there was a lot of bickering going on during that time in the passing of a woman. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Because when I was saying, oh, no, I don't know, they don't build people up, they bring you down. This woman stepped up and she's like this, they're at it again. They're at it again.
Yeah.
They're at it again.
Yeah.
She used to push against them. Okay? She used to push against them, but they didn't always listen to her. And then I feel like not all of her wishes were honored before she passed. Does this make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. Is this grandmother energy, please?
Yes.
Okay. She's with you. She's supporting you.
Okay.
And I don't know that you were there at the time of her passing. You saw her after the fact, yes? Because there's something about
I wasn't there.
You weren't there because she didn't get to see you. She didn't get to say goodbye, but she wants you to know that she's with you, okay?
Okay.
Oh, she's she's like, oh, she wasn't ready for all that, Sarah. She wasn't.
No, it was an unexpected
Yes, you weren't expecting that, but she just wants you to know that she's with you. Now, there's another place for you to move. You do not have to move to northern Florida if you are not feeling content. And I'm feeling as if you feel like there's nothing here for you in Florida, like it's toxic. You're not meeting the right people. Yes. You're not meeting having the right work opportunities. So Spirit's like, go, go, go. Should I stay or should I go? Spirit's like, go, you're out. Spirit takes me to the springtime, and they take you north, which isn't hard to do being down here in South Florida. But I see you north, okay? But I want to take you to the center of the country. Where is it that you want to go, please?
I would like to go out west, maybe Arizona, New Mexico, Nevada, California, somewhere where it's warm, but it's far away.
Okay. Well, I don't know if I see you all the way. I see you center and to the left, which, again, being on the East Coast is not hard to do. But I don't know if I see you all the way to California, but perhaps Arizona, perhaps New Mexico, although it gets a little cold there, too. But take a look and see. So it's for you to write down a plan. In 2018, I am the woman who has relocated, has a new successful life, has created a new job, a new vision. This is what I see. Okay. And you write it down. Okay. This is how you collaborate with the universe to create everything that you desire. Every aspect of your life you're going to bring forth to you. Write it down. I am the woman who is creating, collaborating, and putting everything together. This is how I see you bringing it forth to you, all right?
Okay, so just make a plan
and hold the vision. Yes. All right? And ask the universe to show you the way. All right?
Thank you, Sarah.
You're welcome. And Brooke, how did you hear about the show?
Online.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us online, live on Facebook. And Brooke, what is your wish for this world? What magical Christmas wish do you want to bring to the world?
I wish that, people would treat each other with respect and do the right thing and not just only look out for themselves, but not be so selfish, but actually start being more selfless and think about other people before they think about themselves. Because there's a lot of selfishness in the world.
Well, we're going to stand not in a place of judgment and realize that love is the answer, yes?
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
You're welcome, honey. God bless you, and keep me posted. Be sure to like my page, Sarah Spiritual, and follow me on Facebook. I'd love to stay connected with you.
Thank you so much. Have a great night.
You too. God bless you. Bye.
You too. Bye.
1-888-565-1470. I know we've got questions on Facebook. I want to pop on over to Facebook and see what questions we've got going on there. And then we've got more callers on the line. So we're going to get to as many calls as possible here live. And who else do we have? Let's see. Robert and Kathy Culpepper. What does Spirit have for you? Kathy, the first thing Spirit tells me is that it's the end of the darkness. It's the end of the things not working the way you want them to work. I'm feeling as if things have been stuck and stagnant for you, and that you feel as if you have made some wrong choices, like maybe it wasn't the best choice to make a change. Spirit is telling me that the changes will work out. Things are going to iron out. It's clearing out. 2017 has represented for you and your family, Kathy. Very important you understand. You and your family have had this opportunity to release a lot of things that are no longer serving you and giving you the opportunity to let go and let things come together so that everything will be one with what you desire. I am seeing transformation. I am seeing elevation. I'm seeing that we have released quite a bit and you've cleared a lot of energy for yourself. So I want to thank you for your Facebook question, and we're going to go to Facebook again, and we're going to see what other questions we have here live on Facebook, and we welcome your phone calls here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. If we don't get to your call here live on the show, be sure to call us back next week and Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. And let's see, we have Eddie, and Eddie wants to know, he's in the process of a major purchase, and we're going to see what we've got coming for him. So let's see. Eddie, the first thing Spirit tells me is that now is not the time to look for this to come to a close and come to a conclusion, because the energy is not conducive to get everything finalized. There may be a snafu, Eddie, in some of the paperwork, so you want to read between the lines. You want to read it closely, go over it again and again and again. Spirit tells me that this major purchase, this major decision, is something best left to be completed after January 5th. This will bring you much more success and much more ease and grace. Eddie, we're going to wish you much success in this dealing and this opportunity. And I see a lot of success for you in this 2018 year. This is a step of greatness that's going to bring much abundance to you. Thank you so much for your Facebook question, Eddie. And now we're going to go right to the phone lines because we actually have someone on the line who's also named Ed, and Ed is in New Jersey. Ed, how are you this evening?
I'm good, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Ed. And how can Spirit I assist you in these last final moments of the show?
Well, I'm just going to thank you for taking my call, but you just answered the question on Facebook.
Oh, wonderful. Wonderful, yes.
And I just wish everyone a great new year. And I hope that people become more aware and that we need more kindness in this world. That's what I wish for everybody, to be more kind to each other and to have a wonderful, wonderful new year.
A wonderful, wonderful new year. Yes, absolutely. And these papers that I see with you, Eddie, are they not quite finalized yet? Are we still working back and forth in some of the paperwork?
It's properties that I'm looking at. I'm in the market, and I just don't have, my gut feeling is just not there.
Right.
Everything that comes to me, I just see it as it's not the right property.
Okay.
And that's the way I feel about it. I was wondering what the spirits were saying.
Right. So what I'm seeing here is that it's just something's not, you've got to read and reread because something's not in alignment. But after January 5th, I see success in property and closing and contracts, all right? So if something isn't resonating with you, honor that intuition. And I also see, Eddie, I just want to let you know, I see the Blessed Mother with you, and I just want to leave you with that because her energy is very much with you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much for your Facebook question and calling in live on the show, Eddie. God bless you and your family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Holiday magic is in your heart. Be open. Realize that you have a power within you that can transform anything. Don't let the illusions of fear and doubt weigh you down. Trust that you are a divine being. And in the divine essence of light and love, anything's possible. Hold the vision. This is the time of miracles. This is the time of closeness of family. This is the time to put aside past disagreements. And just realize that we have to see people for who they are and honor and respect them for who they are. And we have to send them love, even if at times we don't always agree. I thank you so much for sharing time and space with me tonight here on Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. I'm going to close this show with a very special Christmas is in Your Heart song that Spirit instantly gave me to share with all of you. Thank you so much. Good night. God bless you. And always, I'm with you. I am Sarah Spiritual.
Christmas is in your heart.
This has been Spiritually Speaking with Sarah. You can hear and speak with Sarah Spiritual every Wednesday from 5 until 8 p.m. Each week, Sarah Spiritual and Spirit answer your most important questions as you navigate life. Listen and call in next week and let Spirit guide you. If you didn't have a chance to speak with Sarah Spiritual tonight, visit Sarah